Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn for the month of May 2022. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I am reading for the month of May, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. Okay. And so what we have is the knife here and the card of endurance. Now, the knife can go two ways, you know. It could also be about resolution. I feel that you are looking for a resolution. I feel that with the card of endurance, you've been going through a long period, a difficult period in your relationship. Possibly very painful, feeling very lonely. And I feel also an energy of being exhausted, like not just more emotionally exhausted. Yeah. But, you know, that affects the whole body. But I feel your exhaustion or your fatigue, if you're feeling fatigued a lot, it's coming from there. It's coming from the emotions or the emotional state of things. I feel like here we have the Ace of Coins. So this is about a window of opportunity. And the wheel brings it in. But it's like... So this is an opportunity to change things, okay? But it's like, well, you're not sure it's a good idea. You want to prevent this tower from happening, okay? This is a situation wherein it's like you stay in a bad situation. Maybe, you know, I mean, that could be for multiple reasons. But I feel it's almost like you're afraid to let this go. Maybe you're afraid it will be worse out there, you know. It's the fear of stepping into the unknown. Fear of change. I mean, it could be anything. And this has been going on for a long time. I have this card of endurance. I have this 10 of coins, which is also indicating a long period of time. The 4 of rods in reverse. In this deck, the 4 of rods is about, when it's upright, it's about taking a new direction, but you didn't. It's in the reverse. You stayed. Okay? It's almost like the way I see, or the way they're showing it to me, because I often see these as like a film or a movie that plays out. I feel like you had this new beginning, or you have the chance or the opportunity for it, but it's like you're afraid of it. It's like you run the other way. You prefer to stay here, but it's like it's not a good place for you. And I feel like you know it. I feel like you know it, but it's like there's an attachment here because the devil's here, and maybe you're not being honest with yourself as to why you're staying here. Maybe you think you don't know how to release this this energy, or you give yourself reasons why you should stay here. And I mean, it could be that you're deceiving yourself about your reasons for staying here, and you know, not knowing how to. It's like, oh, I don't know how to get out of here, but you do. You just have to decide. And you also know why you're staying here, because you're afraid. You're afraid of something, or, I mean, in some cases, someone. It's like, you see, I'm in this relationship, but my pockets are empty. I'm exhausted. They just take, 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 take. And maybe I feel like you reach these points where I just don't know if I can continue. I don't know if I have any more to give here. Shedding light on whether or not you have the courage or the strength to continue with this. It's like when it comes to a decision about a choice or a direction, you don't know what to do. Your bags are packed, but you're not going anywhere. Interesting. Here you are, living in pain and feeling alone, left out, shut out, possibly even your partner is not faithful. But when you look to the future, there's a certain expectation there, and that's the block. For some reason, it's like there's a wall there. It's like you're afraid of it, or you lack the confidence to do it. In the dark. It could be that somebody's keeping a third party in the dark. You either suspect this or you know it. I think that in your mind you practice what you're going to say. That there's some very deep emotions here that can maybe it feels overwhelming. There can be repressed emotions here. It could be that every time you think about saying something, or even taking this decision, when you think about it, you become overwhelmed and afraid because you don't know what's out there. Yeah. It's like your emotions will get the better of you, because this person, when they're upright, they're in control of their emotions, but in reverse, they're not. So it's like the emotions get the better of you every time you prepare to do something, to take this. This is somebody who's preparing to have a conversation with somebody. You know, they practice it, but they become overwhelmed. Yeah. You see, here we have it again. She who has been in this going through this very painful period, she looks here to this person that she is currently with, I feel, And there's a certain expectation. It could be that she's living in pain, and it could be, though, that she's still holding on to hope that that she will receive what she desires from this person. So that oh, well, I should stay here because maybe things could work out. You know, maybe things will work out. She's looking far into the pathway, can indicate a point in time that's far in the future, but it's something in her expectations. Okay, so it's like her vision of something, of receiving perhaps some light or some clarity, or receiving actually what she desires. Yeah, because this is the path that she's wanting to take, that she's actually waiting. But there's somebody else involved here. She's waiting on this person, but meanwhile is living in pain. So maybe she's waiting for this person to change. It's like she's got to make this decision. It's like she feels alone. She feels like nobody's listening. So when she talks to this person, it's like she feels they're not listening to her. She feels like she's been shut out. It's like there's no compromise here at all in this relationship. There's distance between you two. A possible third party is also present, although, and this may have been going on for some time, and wherein she's always got to draw on her strength here to pull through some sort of heartbreak. The swords, they fell out a long time ago, but you know, the heart is still bleeding. It hasn't healed. And there's many, many worries and confusion here. Distance. You may feel that, or are wondering if this person has completely lost interest with this card. You're procrastinating or holding back on taking control of something, wanting to get this person back. You're wounded. You're wounded, but it's like you're not budging. That's it. You're not budging. There is possibly, you're staying because you're looking at the coin and you're studying it, and you still wish for it. You still desire it. You still want it. There is an attachment here that speaks to a deeper emotional issue. Okay? And that's what you have to find. Why? So, you're looking at the coin. You're not budging. You may not feel, because in its upright position, it talks about training. Again, we had training. We have training and preparing in this reading 3 times. So it's like I said, you keep preparing, but you don't take action. You don't budge. It's like, well, okay, if I do this, well, maybe I'm going to make things worse. and you're hoping things will get better. You're trying to keep the walls of the tower from falling. And, maybe you can hold it together, for a little bit, but then whoop, something happens and they start to crumble, and then you got to draw on your strength to build it back up, or hold up the walls a little longer. So you're not ready to make this decision to leave, is what you feel. You're not prepared. You know you have to make a choice. You think about it, you practice it, you go over it in your mind, but you don't budge, you don't do it. You're struggling with this decision. You have the adjudication here. Still hoping to find a resolution, because that's what the knife, I'll tie it in with the knife. And so you're still hoping to find a resolution. You struggle with this. It's like the health of the relationship is bad because we have bad health. We have toil and labor, and that's like you keep working and working and getting nowhere, becoming fatigued, feeling like, oh my God, what more can I give? What more can I do? You just want this to end, this period. You want things to get better. You want to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Well, you're about to get a gift. And the gift is help, rescue. The gift is going to be something that you need, and not necessarily something you want, but it is something that you need. Help is coming. This is something that is coming from the universe. Some gift, some blessing. It looks like you are thinking of giving in. It's like you're at your end, but yet you're thinking of just, it's like, oh God, I can't do it. I just can't do it. So they can't budge. They know that they're exhausted. They're tired. This needs to come to an end. And there's some message here of great importance that comes to you and causes you to reevaluate and to possibly finally make that decision to change something, to change your situation. You have the opportunity. And it is turning in your favor. And that's what this card is basically saying too. Whatever is happening here is in your favor. But here we have this ace next to it. So it's an opportunity to change something. But it's a window of opportunity. So it's open, and then, if you don't take it, it'll close. And so it's almost like it's an opportunity to see if you have learned something. because the wheel is there, and the wheel is about lessons, learning and applying them. Yeah. Yeah. It's, yeah. So there's something coming here. I feel it's something that is unexpected but of great importance, that because you're thinking of giving in to to this again, but then something happens, some message comes, and it could even come by, not by the regular route, with the gift being here. So pay attention to the signs. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.